open up Global Business Notes. Oh, with him all you want to shake hands lah. With me you don't want. It's okay, tak apa. Tak apa. Aku simpan dalam hati aku. Okay, so you have to pay attention because I can tell you definitely this is coming up. Okay, in fact all the chapters that we have studied for now, okay, definitely coming out for exam. So please be prepared. What did I say? Close your eyes, open your eyes, week 5. Close your eyes, open your eyes, exam paper in front. Okay? It really flies when it comes to short semester, right? Agree? Okay, so it's going to be a bit tough. Let me try this. Da-da-da-da. Drastically less people right now. Okay, no break. Okay, let's open up this one. Can you? Everybody, put your phone down. Okay, so as I said, okay, let's settle few of the admin things. Next week is week 4. Okay, whole week. Actually, I don't want to disturb you whether you're celebrating Chinese New Year or not. Okay, but I have no choice. I have to put up videos and notes and quiz. You have to do the quiz, but you can do. I'll give you up to Saturday, Sunday to finish. Okay, once you finish that one, then good for you lah. Okay. Now, week 5 assignment due already. Week 6 individual assignment due. Okay, 1 week just for revision. Pop, you already have exam. Okay. Now, do not apply for leave. I don't know why people are applying for leave for next week. You can be wherever you want to be. You want to study in Maldives, go ahead. Okay. I don't care. As long you bring me lah. Maldives means, all right? Okay, so that one settled, okay? Now, we studied, I've not done the entire exam question, but chapter 1 I've not decided, but I'm very likely to have some questions. But chapter 2 definitely got exam question, chapter 3, okay? All those studied, whatever we studied, definitely coming up for exam, okay? In fact, next 2 weeks, next 2 weeks, all the subject is coming up for exam. And this time around, I might put a few more A and B, you know, like question 1 got A, B, C, D, all right? So it might be a, done? All right. So it's really important that you study, okay? Okay, now, let's talk about this. I continue. Let me finish this because it's really important. Okay. So remember, if you are doing any business, this is domestic market. This is global market or international market. Okay. So whenever you sell anything towards, can see, right? Towards this side, country A, country B. Okay? This is called international business. If you have multiple countries like that, then it's appropriate for you to use global business. Okay? Remember? Okay. Now, in order to take a product from this site and bringing it over this side is called, you have to have a entry, right? So it's called mode of entry. Mode of entry means how are you taking a product that's here, this is a product, okay, is available here. Okay? So, you must go through these two chapters slide, but I won't ask exam in exam, okay? In exam, I might ask in class test, but I won't ask question these two, okay? To be fair, right? That means you won't read lah. Confirm one, I know. Okay, so important, exporting, licensing, joint venture, totally owned facilities. These four areas, very, very likely to come out for exam. Okay, that's why last week, or rather Monday, I explained one by one. Okay, you must study. Okay, but there's also another point here. Listen very carefully. You know the midterm test? Girls, can you all focus? Midterm test. There's a question there. Write the 5 or 4 key skills that the manager needs, right? What's happening is that some of you all are writing something that you research at Google in the exam paper, in the so-called midterm test, okay? Cannot. You have to write what's in the textbook, what is in the notes, what is taught by me, okay? Because we follow marking scheme. So for example, the key skill can be risk-taking, which is agree and accepted, you get it not? But risk-taking is not part of the syllabus. That's why we write the word the. Key answer the. The means it's quite specific, okay? So whatever question, unless I stated otherwise, try to follow the textbook. Unless I stated otherwise. I'll probably tell you in WhatsApp, okay, this one you can get different answer. But there's a problem when you take different answer, you must explain clearly. For example, analytical skill, you write a bit, I already know what are you talking about. But suddenly you're writing some other skill which I don't know, then you have to elaborate carefully and well, okay? So that's the risk you have. Okay. Exporting, done. Licensing, done. Joint venture, done. Totally owned facilities, or also known as FDI. Okay, FDI. This textbook, the only textbook that I ever knew that uses these totally owned facilities, basically it is FDI. Okay. And remember greenfield and brownfield. Greenfield, you start the entire thing on your own. Brownfield, you buy over a company. Okay. Then I've given you advantage, disadvantages. Okay, all these are the answers. You can find other answers as long as logical. Okay. Now, so let me go through trade restriction. Okay. So when there is two countries wants to do trade, this is trade, huh? This is trade. Okay, wants to do trade. There is somebody, mainly government, okay, wants to put a brick and stop this. Okay? Or, so it is a gate. So either you have to go on top of it or you cannot go. Okay? That's what trade restriction means. Okay? So one of the ways to do trade restriction is, okay, so now we're looking at trade restriction. Okay? I already explained last class, but okay, there's two types. One is through tariff. Okay. Guy, you. Okay, gray color t-shirt. Okay. What is another name for tariff? Very good. Import taxes. Okay. Taxes lah, import taxes. Why the word import? Because it's coming in. Okay, do they have export taxes? Some countries do have export taxes. Okay. Now this tariff, which is taxes, Why are they doing it? It's because two reasons. Okay, the girl, yes, you, that one, okay, with the braces. Can you tell me what are the two, or at least one of the tariff? I don't know. Last guy with a very nice hair. Yes, you, the one with the Apple tablet. Very nice hair, not you lah, the guy next to you lah. Don't know, because why? Sleeping right last week. Bro, eye contact, bro, eye contact. What's the answer? Let's all look at him. What is that? If you're wrong means you have to stand, huh? Can I tell again? Lucky way. Alright. The first one is always revenue, because you want money out of exporting. Okay, sorry, importing. Okay, when you import lah, basically, another country is exporting, but you are importing already, right? Okay, you want revenue. Okay, so revenue. The other one is, as he said, is to protect. What are we protecting? That is today's class. Okay, what are we protecting? All right. So this is protective tariff. Okay. Now here we have non-tariff barrier. Sorry, non-tariff barrier. See, this is the problem. You don't write. You don't write notes. At least pretend to be writing something. Write there, I love you, I love you, I love you. But write something. Okay? Handsome? Call him. Your neighbor? Can write not? Where's your iPad? Okay, got a pen lah, mini. You can write, write some notes. Wow. Okay, so tariff is very clear. Okay, so everybody pay attention. Tariff is very clear. It's tax. Okay, and it's very transparent. You say, okay, you bring a product which is 100 ringgit, tax is 18%, so 118 end of the day, right? So it's quite clear. But non-tariff barriers are not that clear. Sometimes it's done with intention not to show. Okay, so where's my slide lah? There he talk. Okay. So, number one, they let you come in. Ready? Okay. They let you come into your country, but they put a limit. Okay. What is the limit? Like number of cars. Okay. This is what actually happened. This is true story. Okay. US got so pissed with Japan because Japan was selling lots of cars but not buying American cars. You get it not? They were selling lots of Japanese cars, but they were not buying American cars. So in their parliament, okay, they were saying this is not fair. All our money from US, money is going out to Japan, but not coming in, not enough. Okay, example, 100 million coming in because Japan making money, right? It's selling something. You sell something, you make money, right? And when it comes to here, you only buy 50 million or 5 million. Now, countries get angry, and then they were saying, okay, fine, then I will look. I'll wait. Bye. Okay. My other class is bigger. One floor is late. The entire class looks at him walking, sitting down. Okay, not look at me. No, one floor coming. That's it. Okay, I don't understand. So when America was saying, hey, I gave you 100 million of sales, but you're only buying 5 million, I'm not happy. So what happened was there was a story, there was a talk about imposing tariff. But before the import tariff, all Japanese car manufacturer, Toyota, Honda, all of them combined and said, listen, don't do anything, okay? We will limit ourselves. We will impose quota on our export to you, okay? So this is self-imposed. But sometimes government imposed, okay, you can bring, but maximum 1 million cars or 100,000 cars, you get it now, okay? So I let you in, but I put a limit because I'm not very happy if you come in, too many of you all come in, okay? Now, why they impose, we'll discuss later. Next is embargo. Have you heard of this term embargo? Embargo means totally you cannot buy, okay? So in the case of US is the easy case lah, US and Iran. US embargoed, I think still in, but now relaxed a bit, okay, embargoed, okay. Iranian products. So Iran cannot sell to US, cannot sell. What does it mean? You lose a lot of car business. You must understand the reason why US is so strong is because US is one of the largest market in the world. Everybody wants to sell to US, okay? And you are a customer, and I said, no, I don't want to buy from you, it's going to impact you. But the other thing that US do is this, US says, if I impose embargo, all my friends, you also don't buy. Japan, Israel, UK, for example, okay? You also cannot buy. So Iran cannot sell elsewhere. Okay, this is called embargo. Do you understand? Now, usually embargo is when they are really, really unhappy. Like the highest is embargo. Okay? Remember, Iraq, not Iran, Iraq invaded Kuwait. So that time, US put embargo towards Iraq. Now, Russia invaded Ukraine. Okay, some Russians don't agree. Okay, that is also US and UK. Many countries, they said, okay, we don't deal with Russian business anymore. Basically, that's embargo. Okay, do you know the country? Do you know US do not buy Russian oil? Okay, many countries do not buy Russian oil because they invaded Ukraine. Okay, clear? I need a bit more of nodding. It's 2 o'clock. You are sleepy. I am sleepy. Okay? Now, next is standard. This is very interesting. Standard is when you... Now, I'm going to jump the story, okay? WTO. Have you heard of WTO? World Trade Organization. Okay? World Trade Organization, which is all this. I'm not going to go through WTO. It's behind. You can look at it, but I'll explain to you, okay? WTO is like a referee for football team. Okay? Lots of countries doing business, which they encourage. They say, play, get it on. Do business. But if this guy cheats, they complain to WTO. Do you understand? Okay, example. US sells beef, meat, beef to Europe. Just say Germany, okay? Germany, okay? So, US sells, Germany buys. But when Germany sells chicken, or even the same beef or different beef, or lamb, US don't want to buy. You'll get angry, right? But because they are two independent countries, you have nowhere to complain. So this is where you complain to WTO. Okay? WTO is a referee for trade. Clear? But the primary idea is when there is a referee, people play fair and but people play. You get it not? So to encourage trade, you become member of WTO, but also safeguard yourself. Okay. So you cannot charge tariff because you can't charge high tariff Because if you charge high tariff, you can actually complain to WTO. So instead of charging tariff, they use standards. Or import quota, or embargo. Okay, but embargo is quite obvious. Okay, what is standard? Okay. Example number 1. Malaysian Proton, current Proton, Saga Proton, whatever Proton that we have. Do you think if I take this Proton, can I sell it in UK or not? I put it in the container, can I ship to UK or not? Can or not? Can. You said can. Tak. Cannot. They will not buy. Why? Standard. Safety standard. It doesn't comply to UK safety standard. Correct? It doesn't comply to emission standard. Okay? So one way is you raise your standard, others cannot come in. Do you understand what I'm saying? Clear? I'll give you example number 2. Japan love to sell to everybody, but don't like to buy. That's their story. Okay? You can't deny Japanese student. Okay? Lots of history clearly states that. So example, Japanese country government wants to safeguard the flower industry, flower industry in Japan. Therefore, when tulip come from Netherlands, you all know Netherlands, Holland, tulips, you all know tulip, tulips are beautiful flower, okay? So, when you come in, Japan says, I cannot say you cannot bring, because if I said you cannot bring, you will go to WTO, correct? I cannot charge you tariff because you will go and complain to WTO, correct? Okay, fine. Come, okay, put all the flowers here first. We need to check the flowers. Standard. How to check? We take a small knife, cut the stem of the flower to check whether got bacteria or not. What happens when you cut the flower? Especially the stem. And the report will come within 3 to 4 working days. Is there anything illegal here? Absolutely no. Correct? But does it make sense to cut the flower and wait for 3 days? What will happen to the flower? Do you understand what I'm saying? But on the basis of, I don't want bacteria to come in, standard is higher. So even in Malaysia, if you want to actually, by right, a lot of people bring it under the ground. If you want to sell any electronic products, especially lights, bulb, and all those plug point, must have SIRIM approval. Or you will see the word SM. What does SM stands for? Standard Malaysia. MS or SM? I think it's SM, Standard Malaysia. Okay? That means SIRIM, take that bulb, let's just say you sell a bulb, right? They test it first, check it first, it looks okay, then you can bring, but you bring the standard. So some countries apply higher standard to reduce other products to come in, like cars. Okay? If US or Europe say, okay, you are a car seller, I cannot do anything. If you want to come, you come. Imagine how many of the protons will be sold there. Because proton is cheap, ma. Correct or not? Okay? So that is standard. Clear? There's only 2 things I can notice with your face expression. You're absolutely interested in what I'm saying, or you absolutely don't know what I'm talking about. You just want to finish the class. Everybody go. Okay, cultural barriers, that one very easy. I mentioned this. Language, for example. Okay? Basically, this is not done by government, but generally it's not easy to sell to another country because of the way, the cultural behavior, like how they use the product, or language, how to explain, you get it or not? So those are the other examples of non-tariff barrier, okay? Now, I need you to pay attention to whatever I'm saying after this, because very frequently this has come out in exam and it's a tough question. Okay, in your exam, guys, you'll be given 5 questions. Okay? You must answer 4. do you notice you got no much choice? This is not my, if I were to do it, I'll give you 6 options. That means I'll give you 4 out of 6, you get it or not? But the current standard which I have to follow, I give you 4 questions, sorry, I give you 5 questions, you have to do 4. Which means you got only 1 you can let go. All right? So it is quite dangerous for you not to study. All right? Okay, let's talk about this topic, and it's very, very difficult. Pay attention, okay? If I can finish this, if you can understand, you may be ready for exam if this question comes, okay? Maybe, I don't know. Okay, now what is trade restriction? 2 countries doing business, somebody putting up a barrier, okay? This barrier we are talking about is usually by government, okay? Number 1, equalized balance of payment. What is balance of payment? Okay, this country, give me a country. Faster, which country? Give me a country, you, white shirt. The guy with the blue hair. Creativity 0, man. Girl behind with the purple top. Yes. Tak boleh pakai lah korang. I'll just give, okay. So I use Japan. Actually, Singapore was good lah, okay. And give me another country. Oh boy. Let's say what's another country, big one? Brazil. Che. Just want to make a bit exotic kind of country, you know. Brazil. Okay. Look at this, I write in a different color. Okay. Japan sells to Brazil in terms of value, sell 100 million. Okay, 100 million. So Brazil bought 100 million. Okay. But Brazil, when they try to sell, they could only sell because most of the time the government imposes non-tariff barriers, delay technique. There are many cases where government will purposely delay it. Okay. So now 10 million. Okay. Japan 100 minus Brazil 10. Okay. Now, for Japan is positive 90, correct? But for Brazil is negative 90. Is this balance? Okay. So, Brazil might react, we are now focusing on Brazil. Brazil might react to equalize the balance by imposing higher tax. Yeah, what? You not buying my stuff, okay? My money is going out. Then, okay, when you bring that 100 million of things, I'm going to charge you. Last time I charged you 10% tax. Now I charge you 20%. Okay lah, good. I make money out of it because you're not going to buy from me. What? You get it not? This is called balance of payment. Positive, negative. Actually, we use the word trade surplus, trade deficit. Okay? Negative, we call it as deficit. Positive, we call it surplus. Okay? We sell to US more than we buy from US. By this one, although it doesn't make sense, okay? We do sell a lot. So, when this happens, a government might impose taxes, tariff, or non-tariff barriers. This is the explanation for equalizer balance of payment. Clear? It's hard. This topic is hard and might come out in exam, very likely. Every single semester, this question came out and it's a hard question. Clear? Clear? All right, next one. protect new industry, okay? Protect new industry. So remember when we had Proton, right? When Proton was new, okay? When Proton was new, we wanted to protect Proton. So what do we do? Any cars come from overseas, we charge 100 to 300% tax. Okay? So make the car very expensive. Do you know if you buy a car in US, it's bloody cheap? You all know or not? Like you work for 3 years, 4 years, save money, you can buy a good car in US. In Malaysia, you have to sell your kidney to buy a car. Okay? Do you know a price of BMW 500, 600, the price of houses? So if you go to US and say this price is same as your house, they will go like, what stupid fella are you buying a house, buying a car that's as big as a price as a house? Very common there. Okay? So, when Malaysian government created Proton, they wanted to protect Proton by charging higher taxes to other cars. Do you agree? You understand? So that's why when Kia and Hyundai was trying to compete with Proton and Perodua, but they couldn't because the government imposed a higher tax. So when you come, you look expensive. You get it? You go above one bracket so people don't see you competing. Proton cars were about 50,000. This one becomes 70 to 80,000. Even though they are willing to sell you for 50, 60,000. Clear? All right, next. Another example is this. Banking. Do you know Malaysian banking? Do you know your MAPS card? MEPS. When you take out money, do you know from Maybank, you go to CIMB Bank and you can take out money. Can or not? Pay RM1, correct? But do you know if you are a HSBC customer, HSBC, UOB, OCBC, Bank of China, okay? Last time we had Citibank. If you were to, at Standard Chartered Bank, if you want to take out money from Maybank, it's 7 to 8 ringgit. But you can take it out from UOB Bank, you get it or not? Okay, why? Malaysian government want to protect the banks, okay? And they let them have a head start, a handicap. Okay, now example number 2. If Hong Kong Bank wants to open up many branches, you know how big is Hong Kong Bank, right? Like one of the world's largest bank. Okay? If HSBC wants to open up many branches, the government will say, no, cannot. The only reason why HSBC have got a lot of branches is because 2 reasons. One, they were here much before when we got independence. Okay? They already have many branches in Malaysia. Second, they are now opening up only Islamic branches, Islamic bank. HSBC Amanah, that is the one allowed. The normal conventional bank, they are not allowing. Why? The government control. Why? Why do the government want to control OCBC, UOB Bank, Citibank? Because they don't want them to fight with Malaysian bank. The argument is, Malaysian bank is small and fragile. HSBC, bank, Citibank, get it or not? Standard Chartered, a huge bank with at least about 100 years of experience. Can you compete? You cannot, right? That's what they're doing. Do you understand why the government imposes tax? Because they don't want to they want to protect their local industry. Clear or not, guys? Can you explain this in exam? Can? Okay, so 2 examples are Proton and the bank, Malaysian bank, okay? Next, protect national security. Do you know in India they they banned TikTok. In US they're supposed to ban TikTok, but Trump extended for 75 days. Okay? Why? What is the reason for banning TikTok? They use the idea of security, national security. Okay? What they're scared is if TikTok, you download TikTok, let's just say I am a scientist, okay? I'm a scientist, a nuclear scientist. I also like TikTok lah. I wanna just see all the girls dancing, boys dancing, you know, doing all the 100 times, okay? So by watching that, when downloading, the accusation is not true, okay? The allegation and accusation is, what if they can access your phone and get information? So I don't want you to come. You get it? Not? Similar reason why Huawei were not given any 5G license in any of America and many of the European countries because of this reason. They're scared you will get access to important information, national security. Second example is telecommunication companies, okay? So do you know that most government do not allow foreign telecom companies? You must have local partners at least. Because do you know one of the most important thing when it comes to war is actually telecommunication. Go there, fire there. Hello? Hey, I don't know what the boss wants me to fire or not. Maybe we don't need to fire, come back lah. All die. You get it? Not? Just imagine the basic communication is not there. And it's owned by your enemy company. You understand not? Enemy company, okay? That is why you will never see Malaysian government, Malaysian telcos will never get a full license in Singapore. I think it's vice versa. Okay? All right. Clear? 3 points clear. Next, protect public health. Basically, some countries have higher standard. This one may be genuine. Like for example, do you know some products banned in certain countries like chewing gum? Chewing gum is banned in Singapore. And another interesting thing is this. Wait, vape is banned in Singapore. Total ban in Singapore. Wonder why they're doing it. If it is so good, why does Singapore ban vape? It doesn't really harm the environment. It's not like chewing gum, you know, where you put it underneath purposely. Why? To food for thought. If Singapore government can ban vape, why can't we ban? I don't know. Okay, so think about those vapors who have your vape inside your pocket. I know who you are. I can see your face. All right. Public health. Number 2, toys. Sometimes some toys come in, okay, toys or children products that has high toxic content. Okay, you see a nice toy going, hey, so cute, so cute. The baby takes it, put it in the mouth. Baby being baby, right? Because there is toxic material, lead, plumbum, and all those things. The government will say, I don't trust you. I don't want to take any toys from you. Clear? You understand the concept of health? Okay. Next, retaliate for trade restriction. This one actually happening right now. US says cannot bring EV cars to US. Okay, they don't want EV, China EV, you know, BYD, JQ, Chery. What kind of name is Chery? I mean, it's a damn good looking car. And then you call it, hi, my car, I just bought. A Chery. It's like, what kind of name is Xiaomi? Sounds like a cat's name. Okay? Anyway, why do government, okay, when you charge me higher tax, I also will charge you higher tax. Okay? So, US government imposed very high tax on China EV cars. Should China also do that to Tesla? What do you think? Can or cannot? They can, right? If they are doing it, that's called retaliation. Do you understand? But what is China doing? China is, by one thing, China is very patient. They're not the type who fight back, you know, unless it's about Taiwan, okay? Yeah, unless it's about Taiwan, they will quite nice people, all right? What they said was, they keep quiet, Now they got angry. They said, damn you bloody Trump, you charge me this tax, I'll charge you a different tax. Okay, they're charging tax for other things. This is called retaliation. Clear? Now, I don't know whether you think this is important or not. There's this whole topic, knowing all this. And I personally think you need to know. That's why I'm giving you the storytelling. Do you know I could actually go there, open the slide, go through, guys, okay, retaliation, blah, 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 read the slide and just move on. Correct or not? Which you know most lecturers do. Okay? So it's not only about you remembering, I want you to know and get excited about all this. Instead of TikTok. Okay? All right. Next one is protecting domestic job. Protecting domestic job means if, listen very carefully, Walmart, all of you know Walmart? Walmart is a huge American company which got huge number of stores. They are very, very profitable, started by my uncle Sam Walton. Okay? Actually, if you combine all the Walmart brothers, sisters, they are the richest people in the world. Okay? Now, my question is this. If they come to Malaysia, what will happen to our Maidin? Say jo lah. Tapau lah, bongkoi, mampus. Correct? You cannot fight with Walmart. You cannot fight with HSBC. You get it not? You cannot fight with Standard Chartered because they've got so many years. If you allow them to come in, we will not have RHB Bank. We won't have the China India Melayu Bank. We won't have all these things because, yes, they can have starting and then they come in, they're so strong. They hire all the best staff. Customers move. Say jo lah. You get it now? Okay? Say jo means these companies have to close down. Okay, another example. What if the Malaysian government allows any private college to come in and open up in Malaysia? Or anybody, listen to this, from India, India's doctors can practice in Malaysia. Do you know what will happen to all the Malaysian doctors or not? They will sell satay ni. Okay? Because they'll charge cheaper and they're very, very experienced people. You get it not? Okay, so basically, why? You want to protect your own national employee people so that they retain the job. Okay, clear? Can I ask this question in exam? Wow, confident way. Lansi, okay, I'll ask. Okay. Next. Okay. This point is okay. This point is why are they, the one I just explained, why are they putting the gate? Okay, remember gate? I want to do business, you are putting a gate. You're not putting a stop, you're putting a gate like hinder, restrict, like, you know, get it? You put something in between. Get it? Not? I want to go here, now I have to pay tax and then go. You get it? Okay, this is it. Now, this second part, this part of this topic is trying to explain why you should remove this and let the product go left and right. Are you clear? Okay? Okay. So, number one, if this actually happened, companies in India, steel makers, you know steel, the iron steel, okay, steel makers were complaining to Indian government saying, I'm very interested. Why are you looking at his tablet? You're looking at his notes, Wow. Okay. Dafla got a laptop in front, looking like that. Whole class looking like that. And how can I not look at it and make comments? Okay, coming back. The Indian Steel complained to the India government and said, hey, government, China is selling the steel so cheap. How can I compete? They got really low cost, the two accusations, generally. One, they will say they have very low cost, operating costs. You know, China suppresses currency. That's why you notice currency China is not very high. Even though China is like really rich country now, but the currency is very low. Do you agree? Do you understand? Okay? So that's not fair. Okay? Second, this is the other allegation. They said Chinese government give money to the steel companies to do business, but you don't give me. You understand? I'm India, steel maker, I'm complaining to the government, okay? Do not let China steal. But, okay, what usually government do? Government will charge tariff for China. That's it, now becomes equal. So let me give you an example. India's, okay. India steel is 100 ringgit. China steel come for 50 ringgit. Okay? People are saying, how can you be so 50 ringgit lesser? So something is wrong. So he accused that the 50 ringgit is subsidized by China government. Accusation, allegation, okay? The other one is their standard of operating cost is low. Okay. You know what the government will do? Okay, what would you do if you are the government of India? How are you going to raise the barrier here? What can you do? Come, I want somebody to answer this question. You understand the question, right? India, 100 ringgit per steel. China, 50. Nobody will buy from India if it's 50% lesser. So what should the Indian government do if they want to protect Indian steel? Raise? By how many percent? 50%. Okay? Anyone have a different answer? Handsome, you want to tell? Such a vain guy. He thinks I'm calling him. But you are handsome now. I am calling you. Your mother paid me to tell you that. Okay. %50 tax. The price becomes 100. Okay? Now, compete lah. Do you understand? Now, let's look at this argument differently. Can you look at this slide again? This slide says, ito, higher price for consumers. What it means is, now how much, if we let this China brand come in, how much will the customer pay in India? 50 ringgit, correct? Which is cheaper. Denda, do you understand what I'm talking about? Okay. So, if this steel comes and is 50 ringgit, this is 100, you be efficient lah, otherwise you leave. You might charge maybe 60, so get it on. End of the day, customer gain. People in that country gain because of that bringing in cheaper import. Clear? Understand? All right. So, second point, when you restrict, okay, let's talk about sports brand. What is your favorite sports brand? Mine is Adidas. What's yours? Under Armour. Okay, I like Under Armour too. Some more? So boring lah, y'all. FIA and FNBE students, you all should be talking a lot. What's the other brand? Adidas? Under Armour? What's it? Essex? Li-Ning? Anta? Nike, correct? New Balance. What if the government, listen to this, New Balance, okay? The government says, no product from Germany. You don't get Adidas. Or government says, no product from Japan. No Essex. No product from China. No Li-Ning, no Anta. Do you understand what I'm saying? So, the more you restrict, because of your individual thing, you might you reducing number of brands you can have. Like us, we cannot have many cars. Maximum you come back to Myvi, Proton, if that price range, correct not? You don't talk about rich fellas lah, okay? Your option is either Myvi or Proton. There's two things we need. But what if you let them, we might have a lot more cars. In my personal opinion, wait, listen to this as, I am now explaining number 3, yeah? I'm explaining number 3. Malaysian government shouldn't have started car industry, shouldn't have gone to car industry. How many of you all agree with me? Okay, take your phone. I don't like this. Very quiet class. How many of you all agree, disagree? Because some people might disagree. Okay. Answer? Why uncle come like that one? WhatsApp? Okay, so majority agree with me. We says we shouldn't have gone into car industry. Okay. You see how you also protect Proton. End of the day, Proton is not efficient. And end of the day, Proton is right now Geely. If you take out Geely, Proton, die one. Again, what kind of name is this? Geely? I want to be a consultant for China companies to come up with brand names. All right, guys. Misallocation of international resources is exactly this point, where the government wants to compete in any industry, even though they are not efficient, putting in money there. Instead of that, Malaysian government should put in money on palm oil, for example, or building more data centers, building more semiconductor, which the current government is doing. The current government is investing money on semiconductor and data center, which we already quite good at, rather than building more cars. You get it now? You don't hear government giving Proton more money. And the only reason why they give money also because this Malaysian sentiment and, don't want some people to lose job and things like that. Otherwise, I don't think so. We should give money to Proton. Let them die by natural death. If no Proton, we might be driving better cars. You get it? Okay. Now, do you understand by misallocation of resources? Don't worry about international. Misallocation of resources. When you protect, you keep it. Instead of that, you become inefficient. You let it open. You open. If Proton fight, you fight with them. Cannot, you die. You close shop. No problem. The others can come in. So the money can be diverted to other things. That is what point number 3, misallocation. It's quite difficult to understand, I know. Okay? It's about where the government should spend money. Especially if you're not efficient, leave it, let open up. Okay, clear? Faham tak sikit-sikit? Faham? Okay, I just assume you faham. Obviously, loss of job, that one I think self-explanatory. Okay? What I mean by loss of job? When you start charging higher tariff, your product becomes expensive. You charge this for higher tariff, this charge you higher tariff, you lose job. Okay? So, that is settled. Now, do you have any question? 1, 2, 3, 4. My last final exam question, explain we all create 2 to 3 exam question. You all know, right? We have 2, 3 exam question. On that day, we'll give 1. You get it or not? Okay? So one question I asked was, explain 4 reasons for government to should not, listen to this, should not restrict trade. Now I want you to look at this term again. This is the question. Explain 4 reasons why government should not restrict trade. Same point. Clear? Clear? Okay, question come, don't get angry at me. All right. Then let's move on. WTO. Okay, before WTO, let me talk about, okay. So I've explained very slowly with examples, all these things. Maybe I have not explained dumping, and let me explain to you dumping. Dumping means when you sell a product, okay, listen to this. I have 100, guys, look here. Dumping, this is what dumping means. I got 100 shirt, okay, and I managed to sell 70, which I already made a profit of. I made profit 100%. Very good already, okay? But I still got balance 30%, get it not? Even though I didn't sell the 30%, because of the profit, I already make money, okay? This 30% of the product, I go and sell to another country because I just want to get rid of it. I just go to China, I go to Switzerland and then dump this product at a very cheap price and then come. This is called dumping. Selling something below cost or very low cost that it doesn't make sense. You cannot produce it at that cost. But do you know why they do it? Because they already make the money, got extra, just throw it only lah. Okay? When you do the 30%, you go into Switzerland, what will happen in Switzerland? H&M gets angry. You get it not? They're angry. How can you just dump in all this shirt? Now people are not buying my shirt, you're buying your t-shirt. But you are not fair. You are not really getting, it's not a fair price. This is called dumping. So most government have anti-dumping policy. Okay? Anti-dumping. If you want to sell, you cannot sell too cheap. So cheap that there's question. Another question is, did the government support you or not? You get it not? Okay? Okay. Understand anti-dumping? All right. Now, last one. Let's ask this question. Okay, I'm going to ask one by one. See whether you can answer this question or not. I got the attendance. See whether you're lucky or not. Aditya. Aditya. What is the population of Malaysia? 5 million. 35. Are you sure? Okay. I think current one 37. So it's good, 35 million. Very good. Okay. Yeah, I'll give you a clap. Okay. Now I'm going to ask Luke. Abel. Who's Abel? Luke, you? Malaysian, are you? Where are you from? Which part? Seychelles. So I reject you lah. Cassandra Chia, where are you? Say jo lah. What is the population of Singapore? Very good, very impressed. Give her a clap, 5 million. Okay. You might think it's easy, but it's not. A lot of people don't know this, okay? Jonathan Kevin Raj. What's the population of Indonesia? 40 million. Okay. Boo at him. Boo. The answer is, who can tell me? Any Indonesians here? Mana dong? Any Indonesian? Sure got Indonesian one. No Indonesian? Okay. 220 million lah day. So much difference. Philippines. Lim Li Wei. Lim Li Wei. Where are you? Molai. Lim Li Wei. Is that you? Oh, yeah, it's you. All right. What's the population of Philippines? How much? No, I can't hear. Wow, Lansi. Oh, and check Google already lah. Okay, let's make it simple. Put 100 million. 100 million. It's 116 now. That's a huge market. Agree or not? Okay. Brunei, who cares lah? Okay. Thailand. Wait, don't answer. Muhammad Ismail bin Muhammad Dawood. Di mana kau? Answer. 70? Okay, never mind. We will just accept. I think it's about 68, 70 lah. Okay, 70 million. Okay. Any country I miss in the Southeast Asia? Not Asia. Okay, no, okay. Now, look at this point. If I only have Malaysia market, look at the size of my market. Only 37 million. Okay? That's my domestic market. But what if I combine all of them? Okay? Easily, it's about 400 million. Agree? I'm not going to count, okay? 400 million. Which one is a better size of market? 37 or 400? Obviously 400, especially geographical proximity is near. Get it now? It's not like you're talking about that country. It's all very near, correct not? That's why I didn't choose Japan and all those things. Around this area, these countries are very close. By working together, they form a group called ASEAN. Okay, Association of Southeast Asian Nations. And they created an agreement called AFTA, Asian Free Trade Agreement, together with other countries as well. Okay? So, now, ladies and gentlemen, when I see ASEAN market, I see a $400 million market. Get it not? Not dollar lah, 400 million size market. Okay? If they go independently, even Indonesia is 220, but when you combine, you get a lot more. This is called regional economic integration. Understand? Have you heard of the thing called European Union? Exactly the same. If German, one country, big, but then now you combine with Belgium, you get it? You combine with Amsterdam, Holland, combine with all the nearing countries on that region, now they are huge market. Okay? So movement of goods is easy. Now, I'm going to tell you this, listen very carefully, yeah? So this is Japan, Toyota. Now we are working together as a ASEAN. Okay, listen, we're all working together as ASEAN, okay. If a Japan, Toyota comes to, listen very carefully, listen, If Japan sells their Toyota to Philippines, they will charge tax. 30%. Okay? But, okay, let's talk individual. Sorry, I think I missed one step. Listen to this, okay. If Toyota were to come to Malaysia, 30% tax. Go Singapore, 50% tax. Indonesia, 40. These are not actual figures. I'm just giving you. Okay, actual figures 40%. Philippines, 20%, 30%. Thailand, 20%. Now, This is how they're individually charging tariff. But once they signed ASEAN, once they signed AFTA, okay, what's going to happen? Everybody here going to bring it down to 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20. Do you understand? That's the agreement you have to agree. You sign together, okay, all becomes 20. Same. Okay, wait, there's another interesting part. Remember I was telling you Toyota trying to sell? Toyota must pay 20%, right? Okay. But inside, zero. That's the idea. The idea is to work within. That means outside people come, we charge 20%. But within Malaysia to Indonesia, 0%. It's not working like that. I'm just saying that's the idea. Okay? Now, listen very carefully. Toyota, you know what Toyota will do? Toyota open up a factory in Thailand. Toyota open up a factory in Thailand. But they, of course, they are Thai Sendirian Berhad lah, they're a Thai company, okay? But it's Toyota. Now, they have to bring 40% of the car component is sourced in ASEAN. Clear? 40% of the source. That means the tire, the brake, the lights, all bought in within these countries. Only 40%. Maybe not engine. Engine come from Toyota. Okay? But the rest of it, 40 to 50% come from this country. Alright? Then you can sell this car zero. They will not consider you as Japanese company. They will consider you as Thailand company selling. So then when I sell to these countries, all zero. Do you understand? Anyone wants me to repeat? Clear? This is called regional economic integration. Okay? So if you look at the slide, I've given you, okay, ITAU, regional economic integration, example, European Union, ASEAN. But the logic that I explained to you, that's how it works. Not very sure, you watch this video again. Okay? NAFTA is free trade agreement between US, Canada, and Mexico. Okay. Even in Africa, okay, they have, look, Mr. Look, Seychelles is East Africa, West Africa, East Africa. East African community. So that means Seychelles can, who's your neighbor? So Seychelles can sell to Madagascar, okay, at a cheaper tariff because they are part of East African community. Faham? But other countries, maybe Nigeria, which is not from East, Nigeria want to sell, cannot higher tariff. Okay. Can I get, I think it's quite complex and I made it very simple. Can you please nod that you understand? He's not nodding. Okay, I just accept it lah. Okay. So if you want to know more, the highest level of economic integration is European Union. Why? European Union, they have single currency. Malaysia and Thailand, different currency, correct not? Thailand, baht. Malaysia, ringgit. Singapore dollar. Brunei, dollar. Indonesian, rupee. Philippines, peso, right? Yeah, okay. Now, imagine all of them adopt a single currency called Sri dollar. Simply, put my name in there. Okay? Everybody. That is called the highest level of economic union. Why is watching something that you are interested in? Why are you looking at this iPad? Laptop, sorry. Okay, clear guys. So, now I'm going to explain. WTO is actually the referee for international business. They want all of you to do business in case you cheat, okay, or you do dumping. Okay, one case, China dumped clothes in European Union countries. They went and complained to WTO. WTO fined them. You get what I mean? Okay, so you understand what's the WTO? What's WTO? They are the referee who encourages trade between nations, and if there's any mistakes, anybody's cheating, not fair, they will penalize you. Okay. Before WTO, it used to be called GATT, GATT. Ito. But it was only 23 countries starting, then they decided and they opened up WTO. This one got 164 as of last year. Okay? Functions are here, roles are here, very clear. Who come out notes like this, man? Who you? So good, lah. Praise this lecturer. Who is he? Oh, shit, that's me. Okay, even this. Now, can I recommend all of you who are interested in this kind of content to read this? This is quite interesting. I won't ask in exam. No, nothing like this will come out. But you need to know. So I am being nice to you. I'm going to say this. In the final exam, there will be no questions on regional economic integration. Okay? You see, I'm so good. I'm telling you now itself. But I want you to learn. Free time, when you're sitting down, just open like that. Just read. Okay? Just read a bit more about regional economic integration, because what is happening in this nation, everybody is looking good in TikTok, but nothing inside. Okay? Hey, do you know 1 year's time you're going to finish your foundation? Next year, in January, you'll be in degree. Do you look like degree student? Do you have degree students' knowledge and enthusiasm and passion to learn? Okay. I'm done with this chapter. Any question? Okay. So, very simple summary. Okay. First, I explained what is global business and all the key terms. I might ask these terms in the test. Okay, in exam. Okay. Then, I move towards mode of entry. Correct? Confirm coming out question. Okay. Export, licensing, joint venture, totally owned facilities or FDI. Okay? These are common ones. There are others, but these are common ones. Clear? Then we look at trade restriction. Question is what type, which is got trade barriers, okay, trade and non-trade. Okay? In trade, protect revenue and protective. Okay? Here got 3 lah. Okay. Then there's a theory behind why you shouldn't do restriction. You shouldn't do trade restriction. Negative. Why? Then here is why are you doing? What's the reason people do trade restriction? It doesn't encourage, but this one to understand. So this is another exam question. Okay? Third is regional economic integration, which is not coming out for exam, but you should know. Clear? So my focus will be here. Maybe this is A, B, C. Understand? Question 1A, question 1B, question 1C. Clear? Okay. All right. Now, your during the Chinese New Year, if you don't mind, because I am free during Chinese New Year, I know you need to celebrate, but just to tell you, Chinese New Year public holiday only 2 days. Okay. But we don't like to disturb you. Everybody bangun, look at me. During Chinese New Year, CNY, dong 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 cheng, dong 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 cheng. Okay? Ang pao, I can give you my account number. You want QR code, I can give it to you. Okay? Monday up to Sunday. Okay? Actually starting this Saturday lah. Okay, just put it Monday lah, okay, Monday. Monday to Sunday, I will upload videos related to chapter 16 and 17, if I'm not mistaken, accounting and finance. Okay, upload notes. I'm actually preparing a podcast-like notes using AI for this. Okay, still I'm still learning lah. Again, I'm still learning, so I'm trying to do that. Okay, now so that means you listen to two-person talking like a lecture. Then there'll be simple quiz, not difficult, simple. Fill in the blanks. You got the answer. You have the notes. You got the question. You just fill in the question for me. That's done for tutorial work. Watch video, listen to podcasts, do the quiz anytime, Monday to Sunday. Finish it, I'm okay. Okay? All right. Now, in between Monday to Sunday, I am free. I might give you more tips about how to do your individual assignment. Okay? Right now, I got few things going on personally. I got some function to attend and all. So when I'm free, I will give you more guidance, which I'm not required. I don't need to give you any more guidance, but individual assignment, I'll try to help a bit. Okay? Group assignment, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one completely I've given it to you. Yes or no, yesterday? Nobody from FIA, FNBE says thank you. In FIB, I get thumbs up lah, this lah, that lah, thank you lah. Now, I actually not dying for your thank you because whether you thank me or not, my salary still lari. But I just want some sort of engagement. You get it? No? I don't think so. Lecturers should just teach and go. Okay? I try. I'm not the best, but I try. Okay? So that's why I said, no, give me like, give me this, I post this, so that it's not that if you don't post or like, I cannot sleep. I sleep very well. Okay? But I want engagement. And I think that's a nice way to experience college. Why you want to have this ego? Why must I like this first post? Why so much of ego? When you become a boss, you have to be nice to a lot of people, even people you don't like. Do you know that? Okay? So let's get a bit more open up. Okay lah, poor fella. But you don't need to pity me. I'll be pitying you when I mark your paper. Okay? I just want to engage. Okay, now. So settle lah. Okay. Next. This one, I think your tutors have explained. This one is pastel, which I already explained how to do. This one is, I think, I'm not sure, 4 is the management process. Okay, key skills. Now, these two part, no promises. By right, I'm not supposed to do. I told the tutors go and handle this. Okay, tutors handle this. But maybe Thursday night, listen, Thursday night 8 p.m., Thursday 8 p.m., I will post in the WhatsApp group. I will open up Microsoft Teams to explain how to do the assignment, maybe show some sample. Okay? And it's not compulsory, but if you don't come, it's your problem lah. Okay? Any cases of student not doing their work must be emailed with evidence by next week, Wednesday. Okay? Don't tell me last minute. You get it? Last minute, you're telling me, sir, the fellow never do any work. What can I do? I can't give him a second chance. You get it? Okay? Any free riders, you know who you are. Okay? Email me, not me, your tutors with evidence by Wednesday, not on Wednesday. Okay. Any question about group assignment? Actually, it's not. It's absolutely unfair that I give you 5 students because it can be done by 2 students. The assignment is not difficult at all. You think, oh, hard. It's bloody easy. Okay, it's absolutely easy. Okay, now, listen. I'm going to postpone the subsequent topic. Okay, but I have to explain. Listen to this, Business ownership. Okay. Sorry, no break today. Business ownership. How to operate a business? You have 3 options. Okay, okay. I give you 1 minute to settle in. I know you're tired, but I don't care. I really need you to pay attention now. Okay? Ken? Everybody? Vodka. How to set up business? When you set up a business, a company, you set up a company, correct? Company. Pay attention, guys, please, please. This is the part of your assignment, okay? You have 3 options, and I want you to discuss the 3 options. I want you to write in that part, what are your 3 options, how you're going to operate your business, and which one you choose and why. Clear? Okay, number 1, using sole proprietor. This one is through partner. And this one is Sendirian Berhad. We also have ... Berhad. But Berhad is big company. Very, very big company. Okay? Do you understand? The assignment question is asking, how are you going to operate? This way, or this way? Okay? But before you select and tell me which one, maybe you should do a advantage, disadvantage, explain that, and then the one that you select, give more explanation. Clear? All right. What is sole proprietorship? Sole proprietorship, okay, actually there's notes which I gave you through WhatsApp. Go through this slide, but I find that I need to improve this slide a bit more. Okay? Okay. Do you know that uncle who happens to, the one who owns Kung Fu Chow shop, or Hokkien Mee shop, or Wantan Mee shop, or banana leaf shop, roti canai, nasi lemak shop, small one. Do they go and register Sendirian Berhad? No. They will register a company, guys. They will register a company called sole proprietorship, and there's no word Sendirian Berhad behind. Okay? Usually they use the word enterprise. Okay, so my name is Sri. I want to open up a company selling banana leaf. Okay, so it's called Sri Banana Leaf Enterprise. This company is attached to me in my IC number. Okay, in case I die, this company must close. Cannot pass on to my daughters. That is the impact of sole proprietorship. You get it not? Sole proprietorship is attached to a particular person, and the person dies, company dies. Close account, cannot continue. You have to change the name. You cannot have Sri Banana Leaves Enterprise anymore. Do you understand? Okay. Only one person owner. Cannot be 2 person. Only 1 person. That's why when you go buy QR code, right? You know when you buy something, QR code, that guy's name is there. Okay? So any profit you make in your business is considered your income. And you pay tax based on your income. Only 1 tax. If you own a company, let's say own a company, I have a company, I own Tailors, okay? Listen to this, I own Tailors. Tailors make money. Tailors, I take money from Tailors, profit, okay? I must pay, Tailors as a company must pay tax, correct or not? I repeat, Tailors as a company must pay tax, yes or no? It's called corporate tax. But I have now got a revenue income from Tailors, either in the form of salary or in the form of dividend. I take back that money as profit, okay? I must pay tax. How many tax right now? 2 tax. If I'm the owner, get it out. Sendirian Berhad. But partnership and sole proprietorship, only one time pay tax. Your income, whatever you earn, that's your income. Clear? All right. Second, I'm not going to go all. Second is, what is the reason why people want Sendirian Berhad is when you open up sole proprietorship, remember Sri Business, Banana Leaf Limited, Banana Leaf Enterprise. If I make losses, and this is very important, listen, if I make losses, let's say I borrow money to start the business, okay, and I failed, let's say, okay, they can take my house which is under my name. The government can bankrupt me, take the house, sell the house, pay back the creditor. Supplier, pay back the supplier. Supplier is suing me lah. Supplier is suing me for the money, right? They can go for the house. That is why usually sole proprietor, even though it's easy to run, banks don't give money. Banks do not give loan because you don't know what you do with the money. I put the money in the account, company account. So suddenly, my daughter wants to go to school. I take the money and give. So that's why sole proprietor is not the most, even though the most common, it's very hard to receive money from the bank. That's why they ask, no lah, you open Sendirian Berhad lah. Then we consider. Okay, clear? Now, lack of continuity, why? You die, company dies. Lack of money, why? A lot of people don't trust you because you can cheat with that money and run away. Get it out? Okay? As you are one person, you are limited in terms of skills. Okay? As a small company, which one do you want to hire, guys? Which one do you want to work? Do you want to work in tailors or do you want to work in my tuition center near Shah Alam? Because people's mindset, they want to work in bigger company, correct or not? So it's very difficult to hire people for small sole proprietorship. Even though you are very good businessman, whatever, people go like, never mind lah, don't want to work. Okay? So difficult to hire. Clear? Okay. Flexible, your own boss, you can do whatever with the money. You can say, today, don't like open up the shop today. Don't like lah. You are the boss, one person. Okay? Every profit goes to you. Nobody is there to share. Okay, clear? Opposite is two things. Listen very carefully. Partnership. Partnership, 2% or more can be few, but let's talk about two. Keep it simple, okay? 2%. If one of them die, company close also. Okay? No, behind there's no word Sendirian Berhad. Usually law firm, they'll have it. Jain and Co, there's actually partnership. They're using partnership. Partnership can be more than 2%. Okay? The risk is still the same. You see, unlimited liability, partners can be sued too. Your personal house can be taken. Okay? And then there's always a case where 2%, one partner and another partner fight. I have heard of many people happy do business together, partnership, and then fight. Usually because of the wives. Oops. Oh, did I say it loud? Okay. So, not wives, spouses. Okay. Gender neutral statement. Okay. Next, again, lack of continuity. When the company we want to close, that's it. That particular company, let's just say, what's your name? Green color shirt? Sam. Sri and Sam, Banana Leaf Enterprise. Okay? Once we already don't like to see each other's face so ugly, okay? We want to close, we cannot sell the company to someone else. We can sell the asset, but I cannot sell the company. Clear? Close down. So, same thing. One person die, the other person have to go through a struggle to take out the money. Okay? But still eventually you can take. Now, sometimes you put the money, you want it back. Oh, my daughter wants to study overseas, I want back the money. The partner says, no, you have agreed to do business, you cannot take money. So, disagreement, money cannot be taken out easily. Clear? Okay. So, obviously, compared to sole proprietorship, you got more money because you got more than one person putting in the money. So more credit. Okay. Now, whenever you do an assignment, whenever you do an exam question, when there's advantage, disadvantage, you always look at the disadvantage against another advantage. You look at advantage as opposed to another disadvantage. Many students, good students, write the answers, but it's not, you know how sometimes you do very well, but you didn't get an A. Say, what the hell, I wrote everything, but why no A? It's because you're not critically writing. Okay? All right, now let me finish this. I think these points are quite similar. You can read it, okay? My intention over the weekend is to create more notes for this. Suddenly, I realized not enough. Okay? So I write additional notes and give it to you, okay? Okay, the other one is Sendirian Berhad. Let's focus on Sendirian Berhad, don't focus on Berhad right now. Next time when we come for class, I'll teach you again, okay? Sendirian Berhad is more than 2%, up to 50%, okay? But logically, usually less than 10 to 15. Combined together, we form a company. That is called Taylor's College Sendirian Berhad. Okay, can you see, have you all seen the word Sendirian Berhad? For non-foreign students, you can see the word private limited. PTE LTD, private limited. Now, in the eye of the government, private limited companies, Sendirian Berhad is like a human. Okay, they treat it like a human. And it's like a company is a person, and the company can live forever. You know Coca-Cola? The same company is there for 100 years, even though the owners dies, because they are private limited company. Clear? Understand? Okay. You can sell the company. You know the Sri and Sam, John. What's your name again? Sam. Sri, was it Sam? Okay, Sri and Sam, banana leaf, Sendirian Berhad. Let's just say now Sendirian Berhad. We both don't like each other. We can sell this company to another person. You can sell it. And the company name will be the same. You change the director. We are the directors. We resign as a director. You come in as a director. Okay. Now, but what is important is this. If anything happened to the business, Khalil, if anything happened to the business, they cannot take your personal assets. Do you understand? Remember earlier I said you can take personal asset? Okay. When it comes to Sendirian Berhad, your house, you cannot take. But, most of the time, you go to the bank and ask for loan. The bank will say, Mtak. Say, why Mtak? Sendirian Berhad what? Two conditions. Number one, I want you to invest in that company more than 200,000. That means each partner must put 200, becomes 400. That's your company's money, not your money anymore. You get it now? Do you understand? When you put money inside your Sendirian Berhad, it's no longer your money. It's company's money. Okay? So I see your commitment, 400 there. Okay? You simply cannot take for my personal usage. You cannot. It's company's account. All right? Next. You know the house that you have in Subang Jaya? I know it's your own house, but I want that as a collateral. Then I give you $1 million loan. So this is how you get your house sold. You get it now? Because you take your personal house and put it as collateral to the bank. So in the event anything happened to the business, the bank can take your personal property. Otherwise, you cannot touch your personal property. Clear? All right? Next, double taxation, which I explained. Sendirian Berhad as a company must pay tax, and it's not easy to open up Sendirian Berhad. You just don't think, today I go and open up. You have a lot of forms to fill up, and you must put in capital, which you cannot take out. Okay? And every year, you must send to government your accounts. Have you heard of the word public accountant? This first work is to do accounting for your company. Every year, you must show your profit or losses. You must show to the government. Okay, but usually quite simple accounts lah. Okay, so is it easier than sole proprietorship and partnership? No, but companies can get easier contract. Companies can get easier bank loan if you are Sdn Bhd as opposed to sole proprietorship and partnership. Clear? Because you have shown commitment by investing in a company. So they always ask, how much capital each partner put? I want each partner put 500, only then I'll do business with you. Okay, you put 500, I put 500. So now it's no longer your money, it's the company's money. You can find ways to take it out lah, but it's company's money. Okay, do you understand? Now, you know your assignment, you have selected a company, right? How are you going to operate? Sole proprietorship, partnership, or Sdn Bhd. Before you select and write, explain to me that I have option A, option B, option C, but I am selecting option C because of this point. Clear? You understand? That's it you need to do for business ownership. What is business ownership? What is partnership, sole proprietorship, partnership and all? Roughly, right? With resources supported, okay? You go to Malaysian registration of company, whatever, get the definitions from them, write all the criteria, look at pros and cons, then select one, that one elaborate a bit more. So the sole proprietorship, partnership and Sdn Bhd, the first one, you can write it in table format. Clear? You write it in table format. What you select, you write it in full format. Do you think it makes sense to open up sole proprietorship? Can, it's okay. But I think logically, better be partner and Sdn Bhd lah. Okay? Now, the time you're waiting for so long. Attendance. Ready? Open your app.